Hello, Capricorn. My name is Peace, and I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I am a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Capricorn, we are having a full moon in Virgo. This is all about needing to purify your life. This is about cleaning it up. I want to say that this has everything to do with you needing to get practical about the way that you work with your health. I feel like if it's time for you to start purging, purging stuff in your closet, purging stuff, in the garage, purging friends, purging your Facebook profile, and just getting rid of what no longer serves you during this full moon. Get out that vacuum cleaner, start washing that crown molding, start, doing all the little nitpicky stuff so that we can get the detail work out of the way so that when it comes to, manifesting your harvest, you have room for it. And if you don't have room for it, it can't come in, okay? So Spirit, personal issues reaches resolution. Virgo also got this, okay? So full moon in Cancer. Spirit, please show me. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. And then one more for Capricorn. All right. Actually, you've got a few more for Capricorn. Holy crap. And then a new romantic cycle begins, Capricorn. All right. And you are good enough. There's the full moon in Virgo showing up in your reading. And then we have one more. Adjustments are required. So if you want these things to show up in your life, you're going to have to adjust certain areas of your life in order to be able to bring it in. And this is a time for healing, and that's what Virgo energy is all about. So for some of you, you could definitely be going through some type of a medical issue where it's time for you to really take a moment and step back and heal. I feel like for others of you, you could have... I feel like it's time for healing on all areas of your life so that if you do want this romantic cycle to open up or, new friendships, any one of those things to come in, you're going to have to adjust the way that you're putting yourself out there. So it's like, if you're always going to the bar and looking for somebody, in a relationship, maybe it's time for you to, go to church. I don't go to church, but, it's like finding a different way of doing it. Because obviously the old way is not working. Okay. And that's what I'm getting here. I feel like it's also about your philosophy in life and your negative self-talk, so I want to say and your belief system. If you don't think that you're good enough, then you're going to manifest somebody who doesn't think that you're good enough and is going to treat you as such. So you want to be really mindful of that because I feel like it's just an adjustment in the way that you're looking at this situation. And I feel like it's an adjustment in... Also, side note, sorry, not to change the subject, but I kind of, if you've been following me for a while, I'm pretty good at that. Spirit has me all over the place. Something here about legalities, law. Also, maybe even for some of you getting a new insurance company. I'm definitely seeing that here. Or some type of a bank or hierarchy, all right? So, and I just heard the horn honk. So for some type of hierarchy where it's like it's time for you to, change something, change the bank that you're going to or change the insurance company that you're going through. It's time to change something. And the universe is really pushing you towards that. Spirit, please show me Capricorn for this week. All right. And try not to put all your love into one situation. I feel like it could be wasted and, people coming in with empty cups right now. We don't want that. We're tired of that. King or Knight of Swords, cut that shit out. You got the King of Cups or the Knight of Cups who is non-committal. So your challenge is cutting out people who are non-committal and just telling them that, hey man, you're not committal. All right. It's time for me to go. I don't care what area of your life this is. People show you who they are. Believe them. Okay, and there it is, the King of Cups, somebody who does not share his emotions. All right, he doesn't share his cup freely, and he sure and fuck doesn't tell you how he feels, and that's a total, King of Cups thing to do. And I kept saying the king. Two of Wands, somebody here needing to make a decision. Are you going to go left or are you going to go right? Or, you got the world in the palm of your hands. What is it that you want? And stop wasting it on people who can't even make a decision on whether or not they want you or not. There it is, Queen of Swords, okay? She's standing all over the top of the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Cups. This is somebody who has been hurt in the past. She's like, come here, I'll help you. See her hands out? She's like, but if you fuck me over, I will cut you off, okay? So don't, she's already been hurt, so she's got her guard up. So right now we have a lot of, people in this situation. So you could be dealing with a lot of people right now, all right? And now you have the Temperance card. So we do have Sagittarius here a couple of times. I'm not really wanting to call out the signs, but I also see where, for some of you, you could be dealing with third-party relationships. For others of you, I feel like it's just reconciliation between you and friends. I think that it's time, I feel like, it's been a while since you've been social. I do feel like, something from the past is coming back in, and I feel like it's because it's destined to happen. And I feel like until this is cleared up and the communication comes in, why is this in the reverse? Okay, 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the High Priestess. Secrets coming out. I feel like you didn't have enough information, and I think it's been like a royal conflict when it comes to this whatever this is, whoever it is that you're dealing with. I feel like, they're trying to come back around. I feel like you need to decide on whether or not you want that or not. And I feel like, you're going to have the strength to break free from whatever shackles that bind. And whenever I see the Strength card, I know the devil is nearby, okay? Because, it takes strength to overcome the devil. It takes strength to overcome lies and deception, and it takes great strength to move forward. I feel like there's no more love here, and I feel like your challenge is needing to tell somebody, I no longer love you, okay? But I feel like you're dealing with somebody with a massive ego as well. The World card, you have the World card here twice. Look at this. You got the World in the palm of your hands here, and you've got the World here. This means endings, completions, like ending of a cycle. I do feel like you should go out with your girlfriends, go out with your guy friends. I feel like it's time for you just to let your hair down, and it's time for you to put this person in the past. I feel like someone here is extremely emotionally manipulative, and I feel like your challenge is the communication. I think you guys suck at communicating when it comes right down to it, Capricorn, and I feel like it's taking every last bit of what you have in order to even be able to consistently maintain this. Your hopes and fears is the Ace of Swords. Again, it goes back to needing to cut out and gain clarity about what no longer serves you. And that's what this Virgo full moon is all about. I do see for a lot of you, you're definitely going to be moving across water. You're going to be moving across the world. You could be moving from state to state, but you're definitely moving. And I see that the more and more you think about it, the more and more it's going to happen. I do feel like for some of you, you definitely need to tap into your intuition, and you need to quit it with the whole self-imprisonment bullshit. You're the only person keeping yourself stuck. Okay, you want a new romantic cycle, but you've got to end the one with this guy first, okay? And it's like, but quit leading this person on. That's what I'm getting out of this. I feel like you're leading this person on, all while you're gossiping about them. So whether this is a work endeavor, this is a family endeavor, this is a, whatever, fill in the blank, ... I feel like instead of, sitting around and gossiping about, the situation, do something about it. Take action. That's what your challenge is taking action, saying what you mean and meaning what you say, okay? Making a decision. That's what the Two of Wands is all about. You're going to have to sacrifice something in order to be able to move towards your happily ever after, okay? So I do want to say that you need to look at the bigger picture. Right now, I feel like you're just looking at the small potatoes. I feel like you're just looking at the here and now, and I feel like what you're needing to do is look further into the future. And again, purifying your life. Where can you go that is going to feel like purity? Where can you go that it just feels good and it's a cleanse to your palate? That's what the Virgo full moon wants. And it's saying that you are good enough. You're good enough, Virgo. I want to read that because it did show up, or Capricorn, I'm sorry, but it did show up, and we do have the full moon in Virgo coming up this weekend. So this is really important that you hear this message. It says it's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next steps should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Yeah, Virgo is hardworking. Virgo is extreme. I'm 6 fucking placements Virgo. Of all the people who can tell you about a Virgo, it's going to be me. And I'm telling you, like, Virgo is, doing the hard work, being of service, purifying your life. It's the closest thing you've gotten to Mother Mary, eating healthier and, whatever it is that you're consuming, making sure it's not shit. Okay. You can only paint shit so many times. It's still shit at the end of the day. So you got to actually do something about it. And it's the attention to detail, okay? And that's what the Ace of Swords is all about, is paying attention to the detail. I feel like what you need to understand is this is an opportunity of a brand new beginning, but it's a free will card. You can keep swimming around in the pile of crap that you've been in, Capricorn, but I feel like it's time for you to take the time out and heal. I will tell you that you could definitely be dealing with a Leo here, Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, Virgo, Libra. It could be any one of those signs. And then we have all the fixed signs. Leo, Scorpio. I can't even think. Taurus. And Aquarius. My apologies. All right, so let's go ahead and see for your love life. I just saw 1111 when I said that. So I do want to say that, I think that your friends can definitely help you. I think that your friends are a great distraction with everything that you've got going on. But I do think that you need to talk to your friends and your loved ones about your next steps and where it is, and, have some sort of a plan. I think that when you go back to wherever it is that you're going to, because there it is. I feel like you're on a trip, or you're going on a trip. You're about ready to cross water is what I'm getting. And I did say that here with the World card. I do feel like you are moving, and for some of you, you can be moving towards the ocean. For others of you, you could be moving towards the mountains. And I feel like the two of you are separating. You are separating from someone, whether this is a family member, a friend, a loved one, any one of those things. Spirit, please show me for the Capricorns. Capricorn. All right. Capricorn, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It does. But here's the deal. You have to be willing to clean that up. You have to be willing to forgive your parents so that you don't continuously manifest the same situation, different player in the game. It's like, we try to go into these happy, healthy, loving bonds, but yet we can't stand our parents. And we have no desire to even forgive our parents, but yet that's where you have to start. You do not get to walk into a happy, healthy, loving bond without taking the time to actually go through what you went through as a child. And then if you're still holding a grudge when it comes to a parent, I feel like you need to you got to process it and let it go. That's what the Virgo full moon is all about. Purifying, processing, letting go, cleaning it up. Look at the bigger picture, especially if it comes with a parent, a mother, a father, any one of those things. But I do feel like there's a definite codependency. And look at the bottom of the deck, unrequited love. You and this person have no more love. That is exactly what this is all about. This is what you call emotional manipulation, okay? This person emotionally manipulates you. This is where you put all your eggs in one basket, and this person is bound and determined that they're coming after you no matter what. You two need to forgive each other and realize that it is a codependency. I feel like this person, at the end of the day, all they want to do is attach themselves to you. They have an addiction towards you, and that could be definitely the codependency issue that is here. And I feel like this person is always in your face, like constantly bugging you. And I feel like you just need to use that sword and take it and say, absolutely no more. Absolutely not. I'm done with this. Anything that is not feeling good to you, anything that you do not feel emotionally secure in, because I am not seeing any pentacles here, so I'm not seeing any stability. I feel fiery, I feel a lot of communication, and I feel like it's just an addictive, codependent issue, especially when I'm seeing the cups here, I see the cups here, I see the empty cup here, and then I'm seeing, the cup here, and I feel like this is somebody that needs healing. This is somebody who needs to stay balanced, and I feel like this is also alchemy as well. We are manifesting through this full moon, and I feel like, things are about ready to come to fruition, but adjustments are required. So I think that when it comes to your romantic cycle, I think that you need to look at the bigger picture for you guys. And I feel like it's time for you to walk away from what no longer serves you and open yourself up and clear your energy and be willing to heal. Because I do want to say that for some of you, there is some conflict coming up in the near future. And I don't feel like it's anything that you can avoid. I feel like it is destined to happen, so that it's like for you guys, if you're staying in a relationship longer past its expiration date and you're not willing to fucking leave, this fight is going to be orchestrated by the universe in order to get you to, it's going to light a fire under your ass is exactly what it's going to do. Anyway, Capricorn, I really hope that you guys can get through this week and purify what needs to be done. And take care and take attention to the detail, you know. Anyway, you guys, I love you very much, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.